Day 73 of drinking collagen coffee. Instead of breakfast, I got my blood work back. Fasting insulin. 2.8. My doctor called me twice to confirm the lab didn't make an error. 3 months earlier, I was sitting at a prediabetic 14.2, tired every afternoon, unable to lose the last 20 pounds no matter what I tried. What changed? I stopped eating breakfast. But not the way you think. You've been told breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That skipping it tanks your metabolism and makes you store fat. That story was funded by Kellogg's and General Mills. The truth? Your metabolism doesn't need food to wake up. Your insulin does need a break. Every time you eat, insulin spikes. Every spike tells your body to store energy, not burn it. Chronic spiking, especially first thing in the morning, locks you in fat storage mode all day. Your body produces cortisol naturally every morning to wake you up. Add a carb-heavy breakfast, and you get a cortisol-insulin collision that amplifies fat storage and crashes your energy by noon. When you extend your overnight fast into the morning, insulin stays low. Fat-burning hormones like glucagon and growth hormones stay elevated. You shift from sugar burner to fat burner before lunch. But here's where most people fail. Black coffee works, but it's brutal on an empty stomach for hours. You get jittery, you get hungry, you break the fast with a bagel by 10 a.m. Collagen is pure protein. 20 grams in your coffee gives you satiety, stabilizes blood sugar, and, critically, does not spike insulin the way carbs or fat do. Protein has the highest thermic effect of any macronutrient. Your body burns 30% of its calories just digesting it. You're literally generating heat and energy without raising insulin. And because you're not triggering an insulin response, your cells stay in autophagy, cellular cleanup mode. Damaged proteins get recycled. Inflammation drops. Mitochondria regenerate. Autophagy is your body's anti-aging system. It only happens when insulin is low and mTOR is off. Most people shut it down by 8 a.m. every single day. Here's exactly what I did. Every morning, 16 ounces of black coffee, 20 grams of unflavored collagen peptides stirred. Nothing else until noon. That's it. First week? Rough. I was used to oatmeal and eggs. By 10 a.m., my stomach was growling. But the collagen kept me from crashing. I made it to noon every day. Week 2. Something shifted. I stopped thinking about food in the morning. My energy was steady. No 3 p.m. crash. I actually felt clear-headed during meetings. By week 4, my pants were looser. Not from calorie restriction. I was eating the same amount, just compressed into an 8-hour window. The insulin break was doing the work. Here's what most people miss. Weight loss isn't about eating less. It's about lowering insulin long enough for your body to access stored fat. That only happens in a fasted state. When you eat breakfast, even a healthy one with eggs and avocado, you stop fat burning. Insulin rises, glucagon drops, and your body switches back to glucose for fuel. The goal isn't to never eat breakfast again. It's to build metabolic flexibility, the ability to burn fat or carbs depending on what's available. Most people are metabolically rigid, locked into carb dependency. It takes about 6 weeks for your metabolism to adapt. Your mitochondria upregulate fat-burning enzymes. Your liver gets better at producing ketones. You stop craving carbs first thing in the morning. 60 days in, I got curious and ordered another insulin test. It had dropped from 14.2 to 6.1. I hadn't changed anything else. Same diet, same exercise, just the fasting window. By day 90, I felt like a different person. Fasting insulin 2.8, optimal range. Energy stable all day. 23 pounds down. And I was eating more fat and protein than ever. Why collagen instead of whey or casein? Those are complete proteins. They trigger more insulin and slightly activate mTOR. which shuts down autophagy. Collagen is glycine-rich, which supports autophagy. Glycine is the master amino acid for detox and gut repair. It supports glutathione production, calms inflammation, and helps your liver process stored toxins during fat loss. If you've ever felt bloated or sluggish after breakfast, it's often gut inflammation from food hitting a system that isn't ready. Giving your gut a daily 16-hour break lets it heal. Bulletproof coffee with butter and MCT oil? That's 500 calories of fat. It might keep you in ketosis, but it still spikes insulin enough to blunt autophagy. You're leaving benefits on the table. People obsess over zero-calorie fasts, but 20 grams of collagen, 80 calories, doesn't break the metabolic benefits. Insulin stays low, autophagy continues. You just feel way better. The hunger you feel in the morning? That's not real hunger. It's ghrelin, a hormone conditioned by habit. Feed it every day at 7 a.m., and it shows up every day at 7 a.m. demanding food. Within 5 to 7 days of fasting through it, ghrelin resets. You stop waking up hungry. Your body learns to pull energy from fat stores instead of screaming for glucose. Once you're adapted, your energy is flat and stable. No spikes, no crashes. You're running on a clean-burning fuel source that doesn't require constant refills. Prediabetes is not a life sentence. It's a signal that your cells are insulin-resistant from chronic overexposure. Give them a break, and they heal. My fasting glucose dropped from 108 to 87. Lower fasting insulin means your cells are listening again. When you do eat carbs, your body processes them efficiently instead of shunting them straight to fat storage. I lost fat, not weight. My lean mass stayed the same, confirmed by DEXA scan. That 23 pounds? Pure adipose tissue. That only happens when insulin is controlled. The collagen protein signaled to my body, don't break down muscle for fuel. Fat is available. Between that and lifting 3 times a week, I preserved every ounce of muscle while shedding fat. You don't need 90 days to start seeing results. Try this tomorrow. Skip breakfast. Drink black coffee with 20 grams of unflavored collagen peptides. Eat your first meal at noon. Do it for 2 weeks. Track how you feel. Take a fasting insulin test before and after if you want hard data. But you'll feel the difference. Steady energy, no cravings, clearer mind. This isn't a diet, it's a metabolic reset. You're training your body to access the fuel it's been storing for years. That's freedom. Your body wants to heal. It's designed to burn fat, regulate insulin, and maintain steady energy. You just have to stop interrupting it every morning with food it doesn't need yet. You have the power to reverse this. Start tomorrow. 1 cup of coffee, 1 scoop of collagen, and the patience to let your metabolism remember what it's capable of.